Alright, chat, YouTube, it's time for some blue-white fish. And the reason we're splashing white in this build of fish is that Unsettled Mariner is indeed a fish. It's a changeling, so it's every creature type, and this is whenever you or permanent control it becomes the target of a spell and ability opponent controls, countering unless they pay 1, so it's a little bit of a tax creature that also protects your stuff a little bit. We got Cavern of Souls to help facilitate this. We got 1 copy of Hallowed Fountain, 1 Meticulous Archive, and the 4 Wonder Wine hubs, which lets you reveal a Merfolk from your hand to put into play untapped. For our 1-drops, we got 4 Tide Shapers, 4 Aether Vial, pretty standard. Tide Shaper becomes or turns anything into an island when you kick it. Aether Vial really good at cheating mana. So, Silvergill Adept to reveal Merfolk from your hand, draw a card. The 4 Hex Catchers for combating the combo decks. 4 Lord of Atlantis with the 4 Master of the Pearl Trident gives you 8 2-mana lords. And I guess 12 if you count this as a 2-mana lord as well. Mariners we talked about. Flare of Denial, sacrifice a creature, counter their spell. It's pretty solid. 3 Force Negations, counter target non-creature spell for free. 4 Harbingers for the big mana decks. 4 Sink It a Stupor as our MDFC, which has quite a lot of utility in this deck, I would say, because oftentimes when you have 3 mana and you're just like kind of flooding out, you just get to cast it, bounce something, gives you a lot of tempo. And 3 copies of Svalun for card draw. Sideboard wise, we got 3 Celestial Purge for the Necro decks, 3 Sun Cleansers for the Energy decks, 3 Consigns for the big mana decks, 2 Tishanas for Ring decks, 3 Subtleties. I'm not sure what the Subtleties coming against because I don't really like them against Energy. And the 1 Grafdigger's Cage. I guess Titan. I don't really like them against Eldrazi either. 10 is a little anemic, but I'll try it. Turn 1 Meticulous Archive, turn 2 Beautiful Silvergill. Got the Flare Up. Keep that on top. The nice thing about Magic Online is there's also a lot of services that offer rentals. Why am I in the mill bracket? Somebody get me out of here. Get me out of here. But Magic Online has a lot of rental services that are cheaper than just outright buying cards. So if you decide maybe you want to give Magic Online a try, then you can just rent for a little bit and then cancel later or whatever. Pretty low cost to get into Magic Online for a limited amount of time. No Emrakul's here. I don't know if I'm supposed to play Harbinger instead. I think countering their next mill spell that they're going to cast is pretty relevant, though. So many crabs. So many crabs. Great Hachimachi. 24 cards in crabs. This isn't looking good. I need him to have, like, no more lands in hand. Top deck Lord. We did top deck a Lord. Can at least put him on a 2-turn clock and then hope that this is just a good enough board to kill him. I'm dead to fetch. So if they have fetch land, scoop. They have normal land, we're still playing. Scoop. So bringing in these against mill, submitting like 65. Hand's not good enough. I guess. My clock wasn't fast enough if I played Harbinger. It shuts off my mutavault, so I can't win. It'll take me more than 2 turns to win, and then them hitting normal land drops is gonna kill me anyways. Doesn't matter if they have fetches or not. Should have played this tapped, I think. So, Unsettled Mariner, probably next turn. I don't know, I just don't think I can beat that many crabs in general. So many crabs. You're deciding what to surgical. Hexcatcher. I have no Hexcatcher's opponent. Oh, heck yeah. Aether Vial. Turn 3 Aether Vial. Yeah, I was immune to Archive Trap because it says target. Oh, counter. You do not get to target me or my permanents. Oop. This is the best card in Modern. I would say test several tier 1 decks. It depends on if you're trying to be a competitive player or if you're just like playing for fun, casual, FNM, I don't know. I guess that depends a lot upon what your goals are. I play against so much mill, it's unreal. This is my second mill game in a row. I always get dunked on by it too. Like, look at how fast the start is. What am I supposed to do about this? I don't even have my second land. Now I do. Mill's such a boring play pattern. Not fun like hit Lord of the Rings card the One Ring. Yes, Tide Shaper. Oh, I guess we shaped that one. I'm down to 13 cards. And Svalin's not good. Svalin's gonna be drawing me a card every single turn. Yeah, oh yeah, we're keeping the hate card. Svalin go. I'm dead to land, I'm dead to spell. Okay. And that was the mill matchup, I guess. Jiggy. Storm. Alright. Maybe we won't have too bad of a time against Storm. You have Force Negation and Hexcatcher. Are we going for the turn 2? Honestly, if they just flip this Ral and make it like a giant planeswalker with like 6 or 7 loyalty, it's gonna be tough to beat. Sure. There's a select few cards that matter when it comes to countering. One of which is Past in Flames, the other one's like Wish. Have it on Merfolk, say go. I actually don't know if I care about this. It's probably just gonna get Past in Flames. I mean, I guess they could get Veil of Summer and cast Veil of Summer if they have like Past in Flames rolled up in their hand already, plus a ritual. What's the move, opponent? What's the schmoove? I'm braiding my Aether Vial. Bye bye, Aether Vial. Beans Ruby Medallion. Doesn't seem like powerful storm turns from our opponent. So we can force pitch. I don't think you want to lose your realm. We can force pitch Tide Shaper and then master and make all my stuff unblockable. My only force target at this point is like probably Past in Flames. Goodbye, Hexcatcher. A glimpse to a mountain. Now they have a lot of mana. Guess it doesn't really matter which one I tap. I think just putting them on a 2-turn clock is for the best here. Ignore the Ral, because I do have this Force Negation still. And they have 1 red mana. I haven't Summers. Is good. One in the blue, 2/1. Flash Vigilance. When it enters, tap target creature and opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. One of the blue tap, shuffle it and target creature with a stun counter on it into its owner's library. Yo, this card's sick. It's kind of cool. I don't think it's great, but it's kind of cool. Sporting all of these. I don't think Unsettled Mariner's great. Yeah, no Dranith Magistrate. But I think Storm's usually a pretty good matchup anyways. I guess, I mean, Mariner kind of stops it, kind of not really. Stops me getting grape shotted for a turn. Till they kill it. Usually they can kill it if they're already going off. Yeah, Harbinger's pretty meh too. I think Celestial Purge is okay. Doesn't do anything against Medallion though. Hmm. Let's just play the Mariner and pass. Might prevent me from dying for a turn. Turn. I can just attack for 2, maybe play Aether Vial, leave up Hexcatcher, I guess. Maybe playing the Silvergill Adept's better because I do have the Flare of Denial. Yep, you got a Realm. I don't know why they flipped this so fast. I think they probably should have seen that coming. Now this Ral's dead. Alright, I scooped. It's okay. Thoughtseize on a stick. Energy. Not having a vial against energy is gonna be tough. Alright, well they hit Galv, so that's good. It's good for us. I guess we're gonna Tide Shaper this. Hand's kind of clunked up on all the 2-drops. Yep. MH4 needs more companions. I don't know about that. I'd be pretty happy if they never printed another companion. Or another battle for that matter. I'm not winning that game. Okay, go next. We got Sun Cleansers, we got Celestial Purge. I guess Subtleties for this matchup, but I probably don't want Force and Negation, even though I can Snipe Ring and I don't care about Blood Moon. Harbinger seems kinda bad. He ditch Flare. Maybe I don't want the counter spells against them. Gotta bring in one. Could bring in Grafter's Cage. Shut off Flage. I just want to be on the no counters except for Subtlety. Again, just a hand of 2 drops, which I think might just be too slow. I think I need like Aether Vial or something. Hand's a little bit better. You win this matchup through mana denial. We did just cut Harbinger, so maybe that wasn't the move. I think it's just so easy to kill Harbinger. Well, maybe they are on Mardu, so Harbinger's better. Actually, probably, yeah. This goes to a game 3, we'll bring the Harbingers back in. Let's Amped Raptor on the bottom. Yeah, no. Taking Celestial Purge. Takes the Sink into Stupor. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Purge. I mean, if you want to fling Goddess Souls at something, that's fine. The dichotomy between this game and the last game is absurd. They went from having like 7, 8 creatures on the board to none. Alright, Harbinger's in. Maybe I go down a Celestial Purge, a Grafdigger's Cage. Cage might be better against Mardu if they're playing Nightmare, though. And then maybe, yeah, let's bring the Cage back in and then take out the Subtleties. It's probably fun. Subtlety was pretty good there, though. Turn 1 Vial with a Sun Cleanser, sure. This will get there, cope. Goodbye, Aether Vial. Just gotta draw land. No problem. Go. This is fine. We can beat this. Never mind. We can't. Guess we keep this one and put back a Wonder Wine hub so that I can maybe surveil with Meticulous Archive later. This amulet. Oh, Tide Shaper. We should have a really good amulet matchup. Although it's amulet, so anything can happen. So Iranium concedes. Stone Renew, I give up. Sounds about right. Probably go down to Surveillance. Yeah, they really need a good one drop. Tan's really good. Yeah, if Merfolk had like Delighted Halfling, but for Merfolk spells, Merfolk would go crazy. Show him the Shaper. That's so BM. Here's my Shaper. Here's what I'm gonna Stone Rain you with. It'd be very fun if they just conceded again. Tap Aether Vial. No. No, no. I want the fourth land. I guess I don't mind the fourth land here. I think I also want to leave up Consign in case they have Ring. Or to attack them, though. No, actually, I didn't want the fourth land. I take it back. Changed my mind. I've been it. I don't want fourth land. Yeah, with how this curve worked out, fourth land's useless. Might as well play it, though. Make them think that they're safe. Yeah, opponent, you can resolve your spells. I totally don't have a free counterspell in my hand. Scoop. Merfolk does it again. You have such a good amulet type matchup. You're trying to prey upon the poor amulet players. This is a good choice. Ghost Quarter Aether Vial. Vial fight. My effing points. Now, Death and Tax is good trust. Leonin Arbiter. Why are they playing blue? Probably the same reason that we're playing white. They're splashing for Merfolk, and we're splashing for Axis creatures. Mockingbird 'em? I mean, I guess. Maybe they're the Merfolk deck. Yeah, Lord of Atlantis is symmetrical, so if they Mockingbird Lord of Atlantis, they're gonna pump our Merfolk. I think these are good. Force Litigation's pretty poor. I don't really like Flare of Denial either. Harbinger's probably pretty bad too. Sport out two Harbingers. Song's about. I kind of want to mulligan this hand, but I'm gonna keep it. I remember the last time I kept a one land Aether Vial hand. I got Thoughtseize. And then died. Cat Jesus. Be gone, Cat Jesus. Tide Jaber. I have not Blick. I did play the Necrobloom deck. Don't watch the VOD. Ghost quartering their own volatile fault. Could have floated the mana. Yeah, it'll be a by tomorrow. Scheming Fence. It's gonna take my Aether Vial. And then become an Aether Vial. Maybe I'm supposed to target this in case I draw Harbinger. Not really sure. Solitude pitching Meddling Mage hitting my Lord. Got two of them. I still have two more. I don't think this thing doesn't become Aether Vial, right? Doesn't get the trigger. They can file into play 0 mana creatures, but that's it. Phantasmal Image, probably copying Svelun. Okay. It's kind of inconvenient for me. Oh, never mind. Well, my immediate feedback is I have no idea how you beat Boros Energy. Boros Energy seems like a really tough matchup. They pop their land to block. That's fair. I didn't think about that line. It's a good line, though. Oh, they just stone rain themselves. Twice. I'm not convinced the mana denial plan is, like, good against energy. They just have so much 1 mana removal. I gotta give themselves an island again. This one's not symmetrical. This one is symmetrical. Lord of Atlantis is symmetrical. All right. Blue-white fish complete. Where's the Merfolk? So, I don't know. There seems like a lot of Celestial Purges. I probably wouldn't play that many Celestial Purges. I think the Sun Cleansers are fine. You need some sort of sweeper or something against Boros Energy, because like I don't know how you deal with Ocelot Pride. Maybe we can sideboard Gutshot. I don't know.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.